carpet. When I was a kid, there was model rockets in that front window. And they used to have a Saturn V sitting in there. It was like $100 back then, and I really wanted that rocket. It took like, I had like 3 stages, so it took, I don't know, like a whole bunch of engines to fire it off. I never got it. I did buy an R2-D2 one there, and I think it got broke the first time I launched it. Guess I will park up here now. No seats. But you know. Turn it up to 11. Auction equipment. I just touched it. I'm cutting that part out. Holy shit. Cool, man. Geronimo. $1870 something. Classic guitar. Classic. There you go. Nice. Cute. Cheese holder. Look at that. Pretty beat. Awesome. Maybe outdoors. The batteries are, oh, maybe the wrong way. Okay, come get down, man. I think the glass doors interfere with my remote. Because now it's too low, but who cares? It's not that great. The store by the park today got some albums, and I got excited that this is the only one I bought, and they raised them to $1. I just bought it to contribute. thought I'd see what it sounded like, percussion and guitars, but not very good. It's alright, I guess, but not really a lot of guitar. More a lot of percussion bells. And I got this at Goodwill. And of course, I tried to get it plugged in. I've been having trouble getting. I used to just test them in my little TV, and just try both channels since that's a mono. But when I play a tape, and I couldn't get it to play on there, so I got to hook it to something else. But only this needle was bumping up and down, so I have a feeling this one is not working, or the head's messed up. So I paid like $11 plus tax. I think I'm just going to return it. If it worked good, it'd probably be a $100 tape deck. For parts, it could be 20 to 40, 50 bucks maybe, if I'm lucky. These meters can sell good by themselves. People like them. There's a few scratches, but I guess she told me down there they do take electronics back still for 3 days, which I did not know that. I thought they canceled that deal. I thought they had no returns on anything. I don't know when they changed it back, but anyway, I may just return it. I don't know. Check it out and see if it's just the needle that's not working, but to me that's still not worth selling. I did not get much. Salvation Army had very little since I was just there on Saturday. Trying to think what. One of my viewers and auction going people, friend, saw these up at the thrift store. They have a bird in a cage etched on them, and they're by Rosenthal. She double checked that. I looked up the. I think I just scanned this with the artwork, and I got that was the first sample was that, but I did not see the person selling those. They were a different etching, but they didn't have a picture of the base of the glass. What makes people not do that? You know, if you're going to sell something that's signed and everything, you should show them that there's a. Maybe you could see it in the long shots, but they did not have a close-up of it. Anyway, there was an oddity of this set, or this type of glass. There was 3 types, I believe. A shorter one, then this one, and then a smaller version of it. I think the smaller, I don't know if they're cordial glasses or if they're different, like desserts, cordials, whatever. But anyway, I got the extra of that series, or that. There was like 7 of this one, so I bought the extra. 99 cents. Oh, these were up there. Those bowls, like I just got with the other, these look a little discolored. Maybe they are off color. I was thinking they were white. These might not be much good. They might have discolored. This kind of stuff you never can, you know. Sometimes it just discolors. You can't nuke it in the microwave. But it had the, it had the toucan that's missing out of the ones I got. So anyway, that's kind of cool, I guess. If they match, maybe I'll make the setup for eBay, but I don't know. There was a few shirts up there. I only bought one though. Got this one. What was it? Hot Rod Cafe, Sharon, PA. There's a lot number sticker. And that is my Salvation Army thing. There was no new records, no new videotapes, no nothing. Let me just put that glass down here where I can kick it over. Alright, and what did I get at the auction? I bought a stack of comics. A couple books in there were kind of cool. They're not worth a lot though. I mean, or something, I guess. The stack's mainly, hold on a second, let me get figured out here. There's like a DuckTales, a coverless Casper. There's 2 of these Aquaman 2s. I don't think they're worth anything. I don't think the movie helped much. There's several Donald Ducks, Scrooge, Donald Duck, and there's a couple of Scrooge. They're all newer stuff. I would have probably sold this stuff in the store. What year is this out? 1991, yes, I sold these same issues to a guy, probably. They might be his. Tailspin. There's a Silverhawks. I didn't see that. It's only a number 6. I doubt it's worth much. It's a dollar issue, so it's probably, you see how good I am at remembering the totals. Gotta be in the 80s. 88. I was going to say, that's about the time I opened my store. Most comics were that. There's Uncle Scrooge Adventures, Donald and Mickey. There's a few of these comics and stories. That series has been around for a long time. Bloodstone Captain America, Part 4 of 6. Yeah, Nomad. Another Dr. Scrooge. Shogun Warriors. What is that? Oh, number 2. Might have a little value. I don't know. That's from 35 cents. That's probably late 70s. Then there's well, they're not in order. I thought I had them more ordered. There's several newer Caspers. Batman Outsiders, number 30 or number 13. I don't know who's in it. I'll keep that off to the side. I don't know if the DuckTales are going in my like 50-cent box or if I'm going to put them in my dollar box. I don't know. This one's a little older. This is number 245. I'm going to check them out just in case something happened. And you don't find too many Caspers or whatever that have anything real, new characters or anything like that. But comics and stories. Anyway, I got them, and then I got a thing number 6. I'm only doing this. I'm questioning some of my auction footage. Even right now, I'm not sure. I thought that some of the... I was just looking on the little screen in the camera. I have not downloaded the footage, but it may have got put into compact mode in the camera, and that footage will... I'll probably know by the time I finish editing the video, so I'll probably update it, but... there might not be much footage from the back room. I'm not even sure if this is recorded right, and I'm going to be really angry. I'm going to throw everything if this isn't a bad. I got Daredevil, $268, 75 cents. That's in the 80s too. Batman. There's not going to be anything. There's a couple good issues, which I'm getting to. Like those are all Caspers, X-Men Black Suit Caspers. There was a Batman giant size, but it's just really number 182, 1966, no cover. But I put $2 on it. I don't think there's any real key thing happening in it. And then there was a House of Secrets, 142, is from 1976. I put $3 on it. It was a little nicer, at least be $5, but online it's like a $10 book, probably in that shape. And this Batman, number 214, it's got a Batgirl appearance, so it makes a little more than some of the other issues, like even like that giant size. But it's like Women's Lib or something. It's got a few lines on the cover, not real fold creases, but definitely crinkled lines from somebody manhandling it. But I don't know, 20's probably what it's worth. Online, it goes up to probably $40, $50 if it's in average shape like this. So I don't know. I put it on 20 so I have room to work with the person on it. Depends on who wants it. If somebody I know well, then they're probably going to get a deal. It seems like, I bought a big wheel. I don't know if I even filmed it. I may have filmed it in the footage. I never dragged it out from under the table to check it out, and unfortunately the front tire has a big hole. They would wear out, and then the plastic would be gone, so, and they're hollow, so there's this big hole there. You can probably still drive it. I always remember them being tough to drive if you want to get going fast when you're a little kid. I was too big. Big wheels came out after I was pretty big, so I never had one. But I remember my stepkids would, the front tire would have a habit of spinning out, and that's what wore them down. And then you learn how to slide on. Anyway, the best thing I thought about, I think that is it. I guess, boy, what slim pickings. I waited around for a long time. I don't know for sure. The guy got the M60 or Super Nintendo. Somebody actually there picked it up. The bid online was $150, and they got it for $160. Maybe it has Donkey Kong Country. Maybe I should have bought it, but they had it out of the box in the photos, and I could see looking close up, it wasn't perfect looking. Maybe it was just dirty, but they put it all back in the box for the auction. So that kind of sucks that you couldn't go up, and then I couldn't look at it up there in person. You can't really tell a lot from a few photos online. I wanted to see what the inside of it looked like and all that crap, because if it wasn't good shape, then I don't care if it has a box or not. But it could have been worth up to $200, $250, I don't know. Anyway, and I left the room when they sold the Super Nintendo. I don't think that guy bid on it. I think it might have went for the $150 it was up to, and they had some Ataris and everything. Anyway, I paid $20 for this. stack of hats. They have a slight musty odor, but they... one guy said he thought they were new. I don't think they are. He said, oh, there's no sweat stains. That don't mean nothing because they're vintage South Park hats. And this one definitely looks like somebody shaping the bill of it. Maybe it's just from sitting around, but that looks like it was forced. I don't think it was like that originally. I don't know. But I got 3 of them. I got this one with Kenny, and he's dead. And I'm not sure. Hopefully there's a year on these. I'm going to guess they're early. Yeah, 1998 for that one. I thought I saw online they're selling for $40. They look a lot like this. Maybe they were made to look a little more used. I don't know. Don't remember these. I never ordered any of these from my store. I don't think Comic Supplier had hats at the time, so they probably started carrying more stuff after I don't remember what they started carrying, but they probably couldn't get a lot of clothing. Also 98, and this is Mr. Garrison and the gang and the chefs on there. And that's cool. And then the 4 guys. I haven't decided what I want to do. I don't know if they'd be... if one of them sells for a lot more money than the other, I'll definitely list it separate. But I think I'm just going to list them for the condition they're in. Maybe start them at $50 for the 3, and if they go up higher, cool. But this is also another 1998 one, so that's really awesome. 27 years ago? Is that right? Oh my God. So anyway, that's my big huge haul for the Monday. Might be going to Meadville in the afternoon. I didn't get a hold of my stepdaughter. I might wait until she gets out of work to go, but that makes it a late day. I'm already using, by the time I leave to go to Meadville, I don't get home until 3 or 3:30 as it is. And, bring home me and my mom some dinner, I guess. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe leave me a like. I'm sorry I did not film any footage at the record show. I was going to film after I didn't really want to walk in with my camera. I'd never met the guy. I never did one of their shows before. Didn't know if they'd complain. I didn't think they'd probably complain much, but if I would have had my little camera like I used to, I probably might have carried it in, but it's just going to be awkward. And then it took me a while to get set up, even though I didn't have a lot to set up because I was dealing with my t-shirt rack, which I never ended up putting up. And then I waited for Bill to show up since he paid for the tables. I wanted to make sure he got what he was going to get out of it. Anyway, and then my kids showed up, and so I was really happy to see them. So I spent most of the time talking to them, and so I didn't film then. And then there was only a couple guys that had anything really, there's some tapes out and stuff, but one guy had a backdrop of records, but basically all the records are in crates. So unless I had time to go and look actually through them and tape through them, I didn't even really have time to look for myself. So, and to film it while I'm trying to find them, and all the records, like usual, they're tight in there. So to really see them, you'd have to pull every record up. So in other words, I just said, I'm not doing it. I did a pan around in that short video so you could see how much stuff was there. That was to show it before the show was actually over so people could maybe change their mind and go. Anyway, there you go. And I hope you don't give me more dislikes for not having an auction. I only said I picked up some CDs from you. I never said you were going to see anything else. So anyway, thank you. Thanks everybody. I lost a subscriber, so sorry, bye-bye. Maybe they were taken out because the count was bad or something. Who knows? Anyway, there you go. Bye. Cool pumpkin head. Starsky and Hutch, Cannonball Run. Oh, that is that one. Hawaiian Trumpet. DJ and the Bear. And Starsky and Crutch.
that stuff. Mason. Oh, a set of 6. Nice.
That's why I'm trying to eliminate lots right now. Because it's hard for people that I just like this or this or that.
No, wait, I didn't trust me. Trust me. She took all of us. She got one.
Mm-hmm.